1, 1, 2. You want this to grow quite a bit, and then you're going to start your second color. So 1, 1, 2. If you want it a smaller hat, you can either just use a smaller hook, which would be fine, or you just make the rows less, and then the hat itself will be increased, less rows around. 1, 1, 2. Now we're back at the beginning almost again, which is just over here. 1, 1, 2. And I think maybe one more row of increases, and then I'll start making the rest of that. So this we do 1, 1, 1. So that was 3 single crochets in each of those stitches, and now this one is going to have 2 single crochets, and you're going to continue that across this row. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. See what we have? 1, 1, 2. And this is the last set. 1, 1, 1, 2. There we go. Now since this is finished, what I'm going to do is join in the new color. So I'm just going to slip under here, under that V, as if I'm doing a stitch, pull this through, and pull it through again, and that's the slip knot. We're going to pull that, pull it tight, the scissors aren't cutting. Okay, so let me bite that off. There, look, magic scissors. My teeth. And pull that through. So there you go. There's our little top part of the hat, or the nipple part. And now when I'm joining a new color, you've seen me do this in my other tutorials, all I do is I weave this through the back loops, and I pull it through. And then that way when you put on your new color, this tail is already hidden, and you don't have to worry about it. You only have to do it about maybe on 5, and then you can just weave it in as you're crocheting. There you go. There's our tail securely in there, so when you crochet over it, it won't be in the way and it won't come loose. There's the top part of that. Now we're going to join in the next color. Okay, so for this, there's a new ball of yarn. Sorry, so I had to have to find the end somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we're joining a new color. So again, I'm going to make my slip knot. I just wrap it over my fingers, twist them around, pull the long end through the hole, and up it goes. And there's your slip knot. And for this, all I do, you can pick any hole anywhere on the hat, on your base of your hat, and you're just going to poke it through. Now you're going to yarn over and pull it through. So you have the 2 loops, and then you're just going to pull it through again because you're joining with a slip knot. Pull it tight. And now you're going to make sure that you're holding the tail against where you're crocheting, because you want that to be crocheted in so that you don't have to sew it in later. So now we're going to do, this row is going to be double crochets. So you're going to chain 2, and then every stitch around you're going to do 1 double crochet. So double crochet, you just yarn over underneath the 2 little V stitches right there, pull it through. So now you have 1, 2, 3 loops. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 of those loops. Okay, and you're going to do this all the way around your base. And then we're going to join when we come to the end. And I'm not going to do this in continuous round because it would be too messy, and you would really see the difference in that, unless you want to continue the whole hat in single crochet. But I like it double crochet so that it's not so tight and that it's a little bit airy. You're just going to keep on double crocheting, and as you can see, I've been sewing in my tails. You see how nice and neat it is on this side, and then that way you don't have to sew it in later. But it's up to you. If you're not comfortable doing that, you can leave it out and then just sew it in later with your darning needle. Okay, so you're going to double crochet all the way around until you get to here, and I'm going to meet you back at the end of this row. And here we go, I'm at my last double crochet on this row. And as you can see, because we did a continuous round, that one is quite tight. So I'm just going to go under the whole thing and then do the double crochet in there. So if that happens to you, no need to worry. As you can see, it's not that messy. Then you're going to join with a slip stitch. So at the top of your V up here, you're just going to poke your needle in there, your hook, sorry, and you're going to yarn over, pull it through, and pull it through with a slip stitch. And there's your first row of your next color. Now it's up to you. If you want to make it for a preemie, you can make it this small, but then the hat is going to be that small around. It'd be really cute. And I donate to Crafting for a Cure, and honestly I'll probably make a bunch of these hats for them this year because I love this. I think it's a great idea. Some preemies have trouble suckling though, so I'm not sure if they would be able to breastfeed, but anyway, still cute hat. Sorry, there's something on there. So I'm going to do 1 row of an increase to add a little bit more around to the hat. So we're going to chain 2, and now I'm going to do a row of increase. So I'm going to do 1. Every 4th stitch is going to be an increase. So 2, 3, and now this is going to be my increase. So I'm putting 2 double crochets into that 1 stitch. So that was 1. Now into the same stitch, I'm going to put another double crochet. So see, I have 2 in that 1 stitch right there, and these ones all have 1. So that's my increase in this round. So again, 3, 2, 3, and this is my increase, so I'm doing 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So you're going to increase all the way around, so you're going to do 3 singles and then 1 double, going all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the end of this row.